Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Varteta Learning Platform, and in today's video we are going to discuss about the two types of files. So how many types of files we are dealing with when we are doing the file handling? There are two types of files. First is the text file. You know the text files where all the things are written like in the form of the string, or you can say in the form of characters. So everything is a character in a text file. Just remember that. And second file is a binary file. Can you give an example of binary file? I hope you might be easily able to guess it. These are like MP4 files, any exe. These are all the binary files. Okay, in fact, Excel file, the document file, the docx files, all these files are binary files. Okay, so let us understand few of the advantages and disadvantages of using them. So first, let us understand about the text files. Suppose if I write something in the text file, and that is something like my name and then my age is not 20, but I have written it 20. So after that, suppose my salary, it's not my salary, but again, let me add something. So this is like 40 lakhs, okay, which can never be. So after that, you can add something more like the address. Maybe I can add it like Noida. So you can see whenever this information will be stored in a text file, then everything that you have stored will be stored as a character. So what it will take, what will be the size of the file if I store this line? Then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So total bytes are 20 bytes. Okay, these are 20 bytes. So everything has been stored as a character, and you know that every character takes 1 byte. So in case of text file, everything is stored as a character. So what are the disadvantages? The disadvantage is that if you have to store this kind of data where you are going to store some record like name, age, salary and the location, all these things if you are going to store in the database or in the file, then in that case it is going to take a big file size. This file size will be bigger, right? But if I use the binary file, then what will happen? The character will take its own size, 1 byte. The integer will take its own size, 4 bytes. This salary, again, if I have mentioned it in the complete integers, then again it is going to take 4 bytes. And then this Noida, it is going to take character 1 byte each. So earlier it was 20 bytes. Now if I open in the binary file, what will happen? It is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bytes, then 4 bytes, then again it's 40 lakhs, but still it can be accommodated within an integer size. So again 4 bytes, and again it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So it becomes 4 and 8, 14, and then 5, 19. So 1 byte less, but this is just an example. This is 1 byte less, but this is just an example. But in case you are storing number of records, then in that case this significantly improve the amount of memory that you are going to take on the hard disk. Suppose I have saved 1 byte, but if there are lakhs of records, then if there are millions of records in the file, then I'm going to save a million bytes compared to this text file if we are going to save same kind of information in the binary file. So in case you have to store this kind of information where you are storing some record kind of structure, then in that case you should use a binary file. But in case you are going to store everything in the form of a text, then you should use the text files. So I hope you might have understood the difference in terms of when you will use a text file and when you will use a binary file. Now let us see one important question which is mostly asked in most of the interview questions. That question is, can I open binary file into text file or vice versa. Can I do that? Can I open a file which has been which is a binary file into the text mode, and can I open a text file in the binary mode? And if I can do that, then what will be the problem? The problem is the end of file character, right? In case of binary file, your end of file has a value 206, sorry, 26. This is the end of file. The end of file character is 26. But in case of text file, this will be something different, right? So if you are opening a text file in the binary mode, then as soon as you reach to any character which has this value 26, then it will leave rest of the content of the file, and it will stop reading your file, because you read the file till the end of file. We will discuss this when we will we will create the program. So till the end of file, this character is reached, you read the file. In case of binary file, this is the number of records and the directory entry, all those things matters. Based on that, it calculates the size of the binary file. But in case of text file, the end of file character is 26. So in case you have opened a text file in binary mode, then what will happen? As soon as 26 will be encountered, if you have opened a binary into the text file, then as soon as this 26 will be encountered, this text file will understand this, that end of the file has come to the point, and now I should stop reading. So it will not read the entire file. So you should not use the binary file in the text mode and vice versa. If you have a binary file, you should open that file in the binary mode only, and if you have a text file, then you should open the text file in the text mode only, and you should not do anything apart from this, which means you should not open a binary file in the text mode and a text file in the binary mode. So these were the important concepts that you must have to understand before we can start writing the programs. And apart from that, we can understand one more concept, which is file opening mode. This is a very simple concept. File opening mode is read mode, which is represented by IOSIN. There is write mode, which means you are opening the file to write. It is represented by IOS out. If you are going to append something to the file, then it will be IOS APP. So these are the different file opening modes, and apart from that, there are others like ATE, TRUNC, truncate the files before you open it, right? So reading and writing, both operations can be performed using the different classes and creating those objects. There are three classes. One is offstream, which is used for writing to a file. If you have to write to a file, then you can open an object, you can create an object of offstream. If you have to read something from the file, then you can create an object of ifstream, reading from file. And if you have to perform both the operations, input and output, then you can write like fstream, both read plus write. Both operations, if you have to perform, then in that case, you should use this fstream class object. So we will see in the coming lectures in this series of tips and tricks in C++ programming, we will see that how we can use these different classes objects to read, write, to append to a file. Okay, so for today, that's it. And in the next video, we will see how we can create these objects, how we can write to the files, how we can read from the files. Thank you. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Please share the videos and have a nice day.